This video is about how I bought this bike and then I sold it and then I bought it again, which is why I have it here. Fall off. What is the bike? Well, the bike is the Canyon Grizl CF-SL7. CF meaning carbon fiber, and SL7 links to the components and the drivetrain that it actually has on it. So why did I buy one and then sell it? So I bought one last summer for around €2,000, and I actually bought the CF-SL6 in a size medium. This is also a size medium, but I couldn't get over the fact that it was a medium, I think. And as I was riding the bike, I kept feeling aches and pains, which I actually think was down to the gym. I had some shoulder problems, and I always thought there was something wrong with the actual bike sizing or the geometry. And I got a little bit obsessed with it. So I sold it for €1,800. So I lost €200. However, fast forward to now, wintertime, December is when I bought this. And this is the CF-SL7 model. So it's one model up. Another reason I got rid of the old one was because on the carbon fiber frame that I had of the CF-SL6 was the GRX 400 gear set, which is a 10-speed gear set. And I don't think I was actually happy knowing I had a really high-end frame and a high-end bike with a lower grade gear set, group set. And it was 10 speed. So this is kind of going out of fashion. We're more onto 11 speed, 12 speed now. And one of the things was when I was changing gears on that particular model, it felt a little bit clunky. Whereas this, the SL7, has actual GRX 810, which is like incredible, top of the line, Ultegra type gravel group set, which is fantastic. And it's 11 speed. Now the bike, as you can see, is absolutely glorious. I think it is probably one of the best looking bikes on the market. I have a bit of an obsession with orangey/yellow colours, and this is just makes the bike look super exciting. And to ride it as well, it's an absolute dream because it's carbon fibre, it is light, it is agile, and it's just a superb bike. I have actually set this model up tubeless, which means you just add some sealant and you don't have to have a tube in it, and it runs fantastically well, much better than having tubes on, and it makes it a little bit lighter as well. So this bike I actually bought from the Canyon outlet, and I actually paid €1,867. So in all, I think I spent €67 more, or maybe I lost 200, but then I kind of paid €67 more to get this. And this one retails at 2,300, and I don't actually think they do it anymore. But it's an absolutely fantastic bike, and I just love riding it. I've done quite a few long rides on it so far, and I think I'll be doing some more bikepacking adventures in the future when it gets a little bit warmer. All right, let's go through the componentry then and have a look at what's actually on this bike for those of you that don't know much about it. So obviously we have the carbon fiber frame, which is fantastic, with lots of little places to attach bags and racks, which is very, very cool. We then also have this aluminium wheel set, which is the DT Swiss C1850 spline, a really good high-end gravel aluminium wheel set. Might change those out for carbon fiber in the future, maybe, but I'm not sure. Group set, GRX 810 group set with a clutch, and that is a really smooth group set. It just shifts immaculately without any problems at all. Brakes are these hydraulic GRX 600 brakes, I believe. And the crank is the actual GRX model. Interesting thing about this, one of the reasons I didn't buy this model in the first place was because this was going to be shipped with a rotor crank, which I didn't like the idea of mixing and matching cranks. It's a 2x speed, as you can see there. The tyres I've got on here are the Schwalbe G1 Byte 45, 700 by 45 millimeters, fantastic. And I've added the Race Face Chester flat pedals because I love flat pedals. Everything else is standard. Handlebars and seat posts are all standard at the minute, but I don't have any real reason to change things. One of the things that bothered me when buying this bike, and I know many people have the same problem, is getting the height and the leg length right to go with the actual size of the frame. So this is a size medium frame, okay? A medium carbon fiber Grizl frame. I am 182 centimeters. and I have inner leg length of 88 centimeters. So as you can see, my seat to handlebar ratio at the moment is how I like it. It's set up perfectly. And my seat is actually at 540 about, because I quite like a relaxed riding position. So as you can see, I would usually be a size L in bike frames. However, this is a medium, and you can see it fits me perfectly. I could probably go for an L, and it'd be a bit longer, a little bit wider, not wider, a bit longer. The reach would be longer, and it may be a bit more stable, but I think I'd be reaching too far forward. But if you see, if I'm to sit on this, you can see where my leg's kind of in the position I like it. It's very nice and nimble. You can see size medium frame, my standover height as well. If I was to dismount, I've got a good amount of room here, not too small, and obviously not hitting the crotch area too much. So hopefully this gives you an idea of sizing, because I know a lot of people struggle with this. The other thing I wanted to speak about is the actual weight of this bike, and that's what makes it such a very cool, amazing bike. Not only does it perform fantastically, and obviously it's carbon fiber and it's got amazing components, it's actually also very light. For example, this is actually 9.5 kilograms, which I think for a bike that you can adventure on and go all over on is absolutely fantastic. Like, my shopping bag usually weighs more than this, my backpack. Like, I could actually probably go for a run with this on my back. So for people that want to go bike packing, it's perfect. Or for people that want to do a little bit of cyclocross, where, you know, you're always picking your bike up and running around with it because you're in mud, I think it's perfect for that. Like, it's just a beautiful all-around bike. I'm very happy that I purchased it. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments, because I know when I do these little reviews, I kind of just do them like that. And if you have any things you want to know about it that I've left out, I'm more than happy to answer them for you. And hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Whee! Woohoo! Coming back. Not that way. This way. Ooh. Broke a pedal. Fall off. Whew. I'm coming down the hill in gravelly mode, up and down, steep bit. Whee. The brakes are really phenomenal. Like, it's such a fun bike. It's so nimble, quick and agile, up and down. It's just such a fun little adventure bike. It almost feels like you can really adventure and have fun on this thing. Woo. Like, it's just fast, stable, and you can just kind of really throw it around. And those gears just shift without problem at all. Very cool. Okay. Whew. So one of the things I love about this is it's incredibly fast, and every time I ride it, I feel like a little kid. As you can see, super fast movement, and I can go up and down these little hills, and it's just such an adventure bike with no problems at all. The brake is so good, you can really trust that the bike is going to do what you want it to do. The gears are good, so you can go in and out of gears incredibly quickly, up and down. And as I say, those brakes are very, very, very sharp indeed. And on gravel roads, even thick type roads, so like when there's lots of rocks, you can just bounce from rock to rock, because these are tubeless. And actually, I've got them set to about 35 psi, maybe something like that. You can see there's a bit of squidge in there. Obviously my weight as well, it makes things much better. I'm knackered now and I've not even done that much. So yeah, this is just a stunning bike. Very happy I bought it. Big investment, but if it's something you're going to have fun on, oh, there's some stairs. If it's something you're going to have fun on, then you should invest. And, you know, if you've got the money, why not? Let's check out these stairs. Whee! There we go. Very nice. super. Okay, bye-bye.